It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
All right, all right, all right.
There you go. The all right, pulling into the parking lot was the first 3 words I ever said on film in the summer of 1992. Any place you're going, entering, approaching, embracing, if you kick them off with those 3 words, it's probably gonna be a little bit cooler and a little bit more fun. It's kind of like a shot of tequila before you head into a party. The 3 words kind of go, oh, my shoulders can drop back a little bit. This is gonna be all right. That's why I don't mind them preceding me. That's why I don't mind saying it myself, because it's a callback to when I didn't know if it was gonna be a one-night lark, this acting thing. Turned out to be a career.
CDC in France supposed to keep the healthy cells you got from getting the HIV. And they got AL721 over in Israel. How can I get some of this?
None of those drugs have been approved by the FDA.
Screw the FDA. I'm gonna be DOA.
Yep, Ron Woodard. Great, badass survivor. I was so consumed in this role. It was so much fun to be that consumed and that obsessed. It's a really, I always like to say it's a, if you have one thing that you can be really obsessed with, like I got to be in this film and try to be in most of my films, if you can get there, it's like a vacation. Like I try to treat all my work to make that the most important thing that I'm doing in my life at that time, and this one worked out. It's a great character, a great story, and it turned out to be a great film, and didn't do it just to get rewarded for it, but I also got rewarded for it and got awarded for it, which was nice. I got my Oscar from this role.
These are the same green Converse on her feet that turned out to be the only clear evidence that could identify her after the shooting. How about that?
Yeah. That was in the press room at the White House. Camille and I just come from Uvalde. Obviously our emotions were pretty raw. And to step out of there and go to this very formal place in the Hill in DC and go to the White House, I made no effort to try and polish my feelings. I knew I'd been there on the front lines, and I just trusted that if I go tell the experience and tell the stories that I saw, and be as honest as I could be in that would be the best form of communication. Change is really going to happen at multiple local levels. You don't have to go to DC. Get involved in the district. You know, the classrooms are an extension of your household. It's the next safe place we want to send our children. They're not as safe as they could be or should be. And everyone agrees on that. Remember that. Everyone agrees on. What we don't agree on is what's the best way of going about making them safer.
If you know how and when to deal with life's challenges, how to get relative with the inevitable, you can enjoy a state of success that I call catching green lights.
Getting relative with the inevitable. Such a key part of the catching green lights is not just succeeding all the time. Part of catching green lights is being able to deal with the red lights and the crises in our life and admitting that they're going to come. You cannot avoid them. They're coming. To stay at it, you know, in this thing called life, which is just, what are we supposed to do? Just keep living. I don't know. At the end of the day, what better to say about it than that? That's a baseline right there.